Hello, everyone. I'm Chester44, also known as Fly, and welcome to this Let's Play of Neverwinter Nights, Tyrants of the Moonsea. Last episode, we dealt with a bunch of undead in the catacombs beneath the town, cleared out a Bane Lich, and were spoken to by Bane, who basically told us, "You're lucky that I have bigger problems and know that you're trying to fight Cyric." So he believes that the Order is sponsored by Cyric, which would not be bad. I mean, not be good. Either way, we're done in town. Let's move on, and hopefully we can find another merchant somewhere. The world map. Okay. So, there's the Moonsea. We've got Cormanthor there. River Duathampur, River Lys, River Staljanau, and River Tesh. The Dragonspine Mountains there, that is Thar, and there's the Galena Mountains. Well, I think we're going to Shindroad East. Very dark here. A huge raven watches you with gimlet eyes that shine with cunning. Gives one loud
around half a dozen.
Gives one loud squawk and flies off. Gentrim up ahead.
Impressive eyes for a human. They are indeed Zents. One of them has the unfortunate luck of being a dead Zent. Considering our present company, it would be somewhat perverse if that fact worried any of us.
Very funny. You're right about the corpse, though. He's only recently dead. I can smell the freshness of the blood soaking the snow. Why are you staring at me like that?
You intrigue me. My studies have incorporated many strange and wonderful things, but never one such as you. An undead creature still in possession of its soul? There are those who would pay dearly to study you. Very dearly.
I am, uncomfortable with this talk of the dead. Lyressa is what she is. Let us focus on the task at hand. Making it safely to Hillsfar before we, or I at least, freeze to death.
Got it. We're gonna head to Hillsfar. It just sounds like there's some Yep, there's the Gentrim. Alright. We may end up in a fight. Captain Malakar, hello.
Yes?
This woman wears a haunted look. Her eyes dart constantly around the snow-covered road, and she grips her longsword so tightly that the blood has drained from her hands. When she speaks, she can't hide the quiver in her voice. Hold there. What do you think you're doing wandering this god's-forsaken country? You should be back behind the safety of Vunlar's walls. Get out of here before it's too late. Too late for what? There are fiends everywhere. That's not the worst of it. A creature of darkness ambushed my unit on the road east of here. Its maw was like a gateway into the Nine Hills. We tried to fight it, but we were defeated before we even had our blades out. One of your men appears to be dead. The Gentrim captain glances down at the dead man. His belly is spilled over the snow, soaking it red with gore. He must have dragged himself to this spot before being near disemboweled. The captain shudders and looks away. What are you doing here? We were on our way to Vunlar to help fortify the town. I was told there might be trouble on the road. We were holding our own until it appeared out of nowhere. Gods, I've never seen anything like it. Their body parts scattered all over the snow. I come from Vunlar. I'm hunting the Order. The captain shakes her head desperately. No, you'll turn back now unless you want to die. Can't you hear me? It tore apart a score of us. 20 armed warriors, damn it, and we're all that's left. I'm sorry for your loss. Tell me what happened. A dragon, as black as night. Her shadow fell over us like a funeral shroud as she dropped from the sky. 20 armed warriors and 2 wizards, and we couldn't put a scratch on the beast. The road east of here is an open graveyard. Why don't you regroup and help me tackle the beast? You do what you must. I'm not going to try and stop you. What's one more body to add to the tally? I'm taking what's left of my unit to Vunlar. I need to wash the stench of death from me. So much death. Okay, so a black dragon. That's what we're dealing with here. Black dragons are indeed very powerful, and that's a Hejru! That's not a dragon, that's a Hejru. I haven't seen one of those in a while. Okay, get on the killing. Okay, so Brock is dead. Please attack. Thank you. And down goes the Hejru. Okay. I didn't expect Hejru. Well, they are demons, so I guess it makes sense. Get out of there. Closets. Okay, we got a bunch of closets up here.
My blade shall lead them. Stand and fight if you dare.
Nice shot. Okay, that killed all of them. And I am nearly dead. Definitely need a rest. Okay, not gonna fight that Bebelith when I'm nearly dead. Bebeliths are... I already nearly died to one of them. Granted, I was alone. Oh, crap!
Stand and fight if you
Okay,
dare.
there go those Vroks. There we go. Okay, Bebelith up here. Let me drop a save before we fight it. Alright, on to this next Bebelith. A dead green slod, interesting. Goddamn torn off. There we go, Bebelith dead. Now we just need to get out of here so I can put my armor back. Oh, there we go. And the web is gone. Ooh, what is this? Wand of Fear. I think I'd rather sell it. I don't think I really want Aramuth to use it. Another dead Gentrim fighter. With a +1 light crossbow, bolts of piercing, and the Gentrim. Not going to take that one. The light crossbow, I'm actually going to give that to Aramuth. And I'm going to give you these bolts. There we go. Okay, I'm going to do another rest just to recover that bit of health that I lost. Nope, nope, more to fight. Okay, these demons are very weak and easy to kill. So that's a plus. What is that? That's a cave. Okay, we can investigate the cave. More! Well, closets are easy to kill. I'm not even gonna bother picking up fucking arrows. They're regular arrows. Why would I need those? That's worth a small amount of coin. And a freaking torch, of all things. Alright, let's keep going. We at least slew a Bebelith, so we don't need to worry about it. Yeah, we got a Vrock over there. There's a small mound of snow here that looks recently disturbed. If you wish, you can dig down and see what lies beneath the snow. Sure. You reveal the startling sight of a Gentrim soldier buried alive in his armor, presumably by the Mephits. His breathing is shallow, but he yet lives. God's so cold. Please help me. I need warmth or healing. Give a healing potion to him. Thank you, stranger. I don't know who you are or why you would save the life of a Gentrim soldier, but not all of us are without honor. Take this trinket, you have earned it. I must leave now to find my unit. A ring? What kind of a ring? Ring of anti-venom. Neutralized poison. Probably just gonna sell it. Alright, Vrock, a succubus.
A quick in and out should do it.
And we've got them down there, which I cannot reach because we're way up here. And that seems to be where we're going to have the main fight, I think. But we're probably going to want to go into that cave first. So I have a feeling in the cave is going to be someone who wants to talk to us. Huge and very recent footprints in the snow lead up to the entrance of this cave. I can't get into the cave. That's a bother. I can't interact with that. It's a little concerning. So then how do we get into that cave? There's the Raven. It's flying further in that way. Okay, there's the hedgeroot. Kill it. Aster, do some attacking. That was not the spell to cast. That was the spell to cast. A wagon with potion of heal, +6 healer's kit, and some gold pieces. And a trap, but we don't need that. That is a lot of dead Gentrim. And the Raven heads out to the next location, a narrow valley. But there's also some demons up here, and they seem about to talk with us. Oh boy. Let me save first. Okay, what are we dealing with here? A Vrock, a Hedgerow, and Kaz Temet. And a Succubus.
I am listening to you.
This towering Baelor carries a serrated greatsword forged from some dark metal. He watches you approach, but makes no move to attack. The smell of fire and brimstone is overpowering. The demon's voice is harsh and filled with depthless evil. Greetings, mortal. I am Kaz Temet, Lord of the Infernal Pit and Master of the 12 Blades of Gorgos. Hear my words. Why should I listen to you, fiend? For a moment, the Baelor's terrible skull-like visage twists in rage, and the fire shrouding his giant forms burns brighter. I offered you civility, mortal. I expect the same, if you wish to live. My demons have doubtless tested you already and failed. Rather than kill you, I would offer you an opportunity. I'm listening. The wizard that summoned me also brought a Slod lord by the name of Grazkan into this mortal realm. Grazkan has since summoned others of his kin, the vanguard of an army. Their presence is inconvenient to my plans. I want you to slay Grazkan. I would deal with him myself, but for the fact I must remain here and keep my demons under control. If they are left free to roam, they will draw the attention of powerful mages to the south. I am not ready for that. Not yet. And what's in it for me if I slay this Slod lord? If you do this, I will reward you with riches far greater than you ever dreamed of. What is there to lose? You remove a threat to these lands and gain wealth beyond that of most kings. What say you, mortal? You know, he may be a demon lord, but it seems a good idea to kill other demons. I'll do it. Good. Grazkan is east of here, near the city you mortals call Hillsfar. Return when he is dead. Let's see. The demons in the Slotty summoned by the Order in a state of conflict. It's a death slad. Okay. Well, we'll be dealing with a death slad soon. And that was a hell of a fight that they had to deal with over here. I don't know where that raven was going. Let's head further in. I don't know why I can't go into the cave. The fact I can't concerns me. Either way, let me drop a save. Alright, let's make our way in to Shind Road, Narrow Valley. More dead Gentarim. Oh, I shouldn't have actually done that. +3 leather armor. Okay, not bad thing to have. There's more Gentarim fighters around here. The carnal stench in this narrow valley is strong despite the bodies being recently dead. You sense you are being watched. Something is about to attack us. Oh! That's a black dragon! The huge, shadowy dragon flaps her leathery wings, sending a sickening carnal stench washing over you. She opens her maw, revealing gigantic teeth, razor-sharp and stained with blood. The dragon's voice is a sibilant whisper. More of you. The feast grows ever larger. The steel shells of the humans will pose little problem to my fangs and claws. After you have served as the appetizer, be grateful, for your death will be swift. I fear you underestimate me, dragon. The dragon regards you silently for a moment and then snarls softly. Few have the courage to speak so to the mighty Gloomfang. I should kill you for your insolence, tear your tiny body into small pieces, and scatter them to the wind. But you intrigue me. Why did you kill all these Zentarim? The fools were in the wrong place at the wrong time. The human Maganus wants every member of the Zentarim killed on sight. I allowed a few to escape to Vunlar, to spread the panic there before I smash the town to pieces. They will die eventually. Do you serve the Order of the Crippled Fang? I serve no creature! One of the leaders of the group, the wizard Maganus, approached me and proposed an alliance. He has offered me great riches in return for my assistance. Even my contempt for the crippled Fang, that abomination of dragon kind, could not deter me. Tell me about the fiends on the road. Summoned creatures and Sladi. Terrifying creatures for the likes of you, but they know better than to molest me. A Baylor named Kaz Tamet leads the demons. The Death Slod Grazkan commands the Sladi. The two groups hate each other. I'm done talking. The dragon grins a terrible, toothy smile. I prefer my food riper, but you will suffice until I descend on Vunlar and tear the town apart. Die, worm! And terror. Right, that is not something I'll be able to do. He's going to kill everyone. I cannot deal with fear. Give me a moment. Right, so we have these potions of clarity, which are going to be extremely useful here. I will give it to some of my guys so that they will not be terrified when we start this. In fact, I'm going to drink one now. And I'll give one to Astar. Ooh, +3 Cloak of Fortification. Ooh, hold on, that is armor bonus and improved saving throws universal. I'll take that instead of the Ring of Protection. Lyressa, you have the Cloak of Protection +2. Aramuth, you don't have any. You can take the +3 Ring of Protection. And let's go deal with this dragon. Yes, yes, you step closer. And begin the fight.
Bring it on!
Okay, the mage is the one terrified, but you two can begin attacking.
May the gods have mercy on you.
Okay, the clarity is gone, but we already resisted it. Ow, that was not pleasant.
I bleed, she'll lead the way.
I do kind of wish my mage could provide at least a little bit of assistance, but we are already injuring him quite a bit. He does that again, we're gonna die. Well, we lost two of us. Lyress is still up. I think I'm going to go ahead and drink one of these heal potions. There we go. I'm still alive. Okay, Lyressa isn't as much help as I thought she would be. He's nearly dead. A henchman died here. Don't worry. He'll be getting back up soon. There we go. And he dropped a pale blue ion stone and dragon blood. So, what does pale blue do? That one is strength. Okay. Strength is vastly superior to charisma. I mean, I will hold on to the charisma. But strength, way better. You know, I'm going to give... I guess I can wear it so that I have the ring. But hey, mission accomplished. I'm going to step back to the previous area so we can rest for a moment. Which we can do. Rest is disturbed. Kill the quads at the rock and the succubus. Thankfully, they're very easy to die. Well, kill. You know what I mean. There we go. We've recovered. We head into the narrow pass. Sorry, narrow valley. And we'll take a look at this area up top before we likely end up ending the episode. Yep, that goes to Ulash. Whatever the hell Ulash is. Well, I am going to go ahead and end this episode here. Next episode, we head further eastwards and see if we can get closer. Till then, I am Chesnick44, also known as Fly. That is Luca Narani, Lyressa, Astar, and Eramuth. This has been a Let's Play of Neverwinter Nights, Tyrants of the Moonsea, and I shall see you all next time.